Yeah, hi everybody! I'm so excited to stream today. I very nearly started like a minute ago or like 15 minutes ago. Yo, hi Lexi! Thank you for popping by. I have a picture of you. I'm actually gonna be showing in a slideshow. Yo! I'm so glad. I think you're the only person I ended up like getting the socials of though. Everybody go give Lexi a follow on her account. She cosplays Amelia Watson and she's so cute and she had a really cute doobie. Oh my gosh, I just realized I'm not on my just catting screen. Hi! Hello. Girl's original song is crazy. It super is, yeah. Welcome in everybody. Hi Dante. Hi Lexi. Hi Savvy. Hi Alex. Hi AKHK. ShiroNekoNya. Hello. Hi Mr. Hi Martha. Hi Zyla. Hi. Yo, hi. Oh my gosh, Muda Maniac. Hi, welcome in everybody. If you saw me at con, hi. I'm so happy to have seen you. I cannot believe that the Twitter algo recommended me your account, Lexi. You're welcome in, Octavio. There's like a super loud truck driving by. Okay, hello. Shut up. Oh my gosh, thank you for the flex red hair. I remember for 2 months of the cool cats. Your girl cosplay was adorable. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell you all about Con. I'm so excited. I had a very good time. Yes, please go follow her cosplay account. It's so cool. You looked so good. You looked so good. Yeah, I did. Oh my gosh, you totally did. I commented on it and then it got re-recommended to my Twitter feed, right? And I was like, holy shit. But also it was a super cute video. It was so cute. I wish you'd taken videos now at con. Not for the popping off part, but because I was going through and making... Hold on, I'm going to show you guys. In a second, I was making this slideshow, okay? And... I realized that I had like no pictures actually, like zero. Like I didn't take pictures until my last day at Con. And I didn't take like any. I feel so stupid. I'm a very like I don't reach for my phone very often. So I was like, oh. I realized I don't have any photos, I don't have any videos. I even went to a concert for the first time ever. Don't have a video of that either. Okay. Let's see. Really fun con despite the fires. Did you get to see like what was going on there? Okay, so for everybody who didn't know, I went to a sakuracon because I live in the greater Seattle area, so it's easy for me to get there. There was apparently a fire at one part of the convention center, but I actually missed it completely. I did not see that. I was at the summit and that was at the arch, so I think I got the names right. But I was at the summit like all morning because I went to the Armally Q&A, which is like so exciting. It was really cool. I feel amazed. I feel amazed. Where is account? Wait, what account? Lexi's account? Here, wait. I'm gonna pin her. I'm gonna pin your socials. I'm gonna pin your... Oh, wait. How do I... Hold on. Professional streamer. Professional streaming. Everybody go give the... Everybody! Follow, subscribe. Here, wait. How do I pin this? There it is. Okay. Yeah, there was apparently a fire. I missed it completely. I bussed, so I like parked on the other side of Seattle because my hotel was cheaper if I was further away from downtown. But I parked in the morning and I bussed. I took the train in to the con. And I went to the summit first because there was a panel I wanted to go to, but I saw all the police cars and I was like, uh-oh, hope there wasn't something serious going on. Thankfully, it was just a fire, and thankfully, the con did not close, so that was really good. I'm really happy. Yeah, amazing stream. Wow, thanks. Wait, yes? You're welcome. Wait, no, thank you. Yo, welcome in. Keep up with amazing work. Thank you. You're so high. Welcome in, Aaron. I survived the cheese. On Twitter, I'm not here to advertise myself. Con stories. I have so many. Not that many. I actually spent a lot of my time just like in Artist Alley the first day. So like, you know. Okay, I'm gonna get us in here. Fire. There was a fire. I missed it. So... Wait, it was a Cheesecake Factory fire? I didn't know the Cheesecake Factory was close by. So, like, I heard... Okay, wait. All right. Let's start from the beginning. I wish that I'd gotten some pictures of certain things. I left myself some notes. But, guys, don't forget to remind me to tell you about the Big Lady Appreciation Panel that I accidentally ended up at. Don't forget, okay? Yeah. Don't forget to remind me to tell you about that. Okay. Shiro at con. Wait, I need to get my big ass head out of the way. Shiro at con. Shiro went to con. I went to the con. Okay. How does this work? I haven't done a presentation on stream ever, so let's see. Okay, I'm gonna start at day 1. Okay, I went over Thursday. I decided Ali is usually cool. It really is. It's super cool. My BGM wasn't on. Did you see the movie Wicked? I haven't seen it. No. I'm not a big like stage play kind of person. All right. First day registration Thursday night. Thursday night, you guys probably saw me in the Discord all night because I showed up at registration after work. I showed up at like 8 or something. I did not leave registration until midnight 30. This was half the line. I think if I go to the next one, this was the other half of the line. So this was half the line in front of me, and this was the other half of the line in front of me. The network stopped working on Thursday. That's why it took so long. Oh, it was so awful. It was so bad. All right, so here's how it all started. Here's how it all began. So I get into my hotel. I check in. I'm like, nice. I'm gonna have such a lovely time. It's gonna be wonderful. I can't wait. And I take the train for the first time, which was really cool. I was like, wow, a train. It was really fast, actually. It was much faster than I thought it would be. Like the distance from the train is actually not that long, but maybe it's because it like cuts completely through and like underneath Seattle. But I've never been on it. I usually take the bus anywhere I want to go, so I was very excited about train. So I took the train. That was super fun. And then I walk up to registration, and I'm like, cool, registration. It's probably going to be a couple hours, maximum. But it's an uphill walk, like from the train station to registration, right? So by the time I get there, I'm like a little sweaty. I'm like a little bit warm. But I was like, no problem. It's going to get cold very soon. It didn't, by the way. It did not get cold. It didn't get cold all night. I was not cold once. I was wearing a sweater, like a cardigan. I was sweltering. So I get into the line, and the guy with like staff member, he's like, 2-hour wait. And I'm like, perfect, 2-hour wait. Easy. Somebody comes out at that moment and is like, I waited for 3 hours. Turn back now. And I was like, what? What? Did you train or light rail? I took the C line. I don't know what that is, but it was green. I've never been on either of these things before, but it was really fun. Oh my gosh. So there's a couple of stories from the night of registration, okay? I already had, like, the beginning was already wild, because, like, it turned from a 2-hour wait into, like, almost a 4-hour wait, so that was great. But the reason I mentioned my sweater, okay, there was a reason behind this. The reason I mentioned my sweater is I was wearing, like, a tank top, a very cute, like, frilly tank top. Okay, I was wearing a cute outfit. And then I get into the con area, or like the registration area, and it's toasty. Okay, it's warm. I don't think they had like the AC full blast yet, but there was a lot of people in there. It was really warm. So I'm like starting to actually sweat now. I was like a little sweaty before, but I was like, perfect. I'll just stand in line. It'll be nice and cool inside of this air-conditioned lobby. It'll be fine. I'll cool off quick. No, I did not cool off quick. I was very warm. So at some point, I was a little embarrassed to be wearing a tank top in like Seattle. I don't know. I just felt like that was out of the ordinary. Welcome in, you. And also, happy Easter, everyone. I keep forgetting it's Easter. Yo, hey, Turan. Yo, hey, Anthony. So, there's a reason I bring this up because I was wearing this tank top. And as I mentioned in the Discord, I didn't have anything on underneath my tank top. Because, like, I don't really need to, like, wear certain garments particularly. And it was a cute tank top, so I was, like, not worried about this. But, like, an hour into waiting, I've taken off my cardigan, and I just have my tank top on. That's fine. That's okay, right? But then I'm tired. My feet hurt, so I'm like, I'm just going to crouch down a little bit. And this is my first con story. I'm going to crouch down and just, like, sit. Because I'm so tired. And my feet hurt from walking and standing for an hour now in my... And this is fine. This would be normal. Except what I didn't realize as I crouched down was that if you were maybe to be a tall person and were to stand behind me, you could fully just, like, see down the front of my shirt. Which was like, again, nobody was behind me, so this wouldn't have been an issue, and I would not have noticed this, and this would not have been a problem, except this guy behind me walks behind me on purpose to look down my shirt. So I'm, like, play-by-playing this in the Discord. I realize this is happening after it's happened because this is, like, there's nothing really to see there. So I was like, was not expecting this. I know, I was like, what the fuck, bro? He was really tall, too. So it was, like, a perfect straight shot. And I was like, oh, cool. So I, like, casually get back up, like, pretend to be looking at my phone and, like, looking around at the line or something. And then for the next, like, 2 hours, hour and a half probably, I am too embarrassed to sit back down, even though my feet hurt so bad by this point. Like, an hour and a half in, after that, I'm already 2.5 hours into the wait line. Right, my feet hurt so bad I can't sit. I can't sit because I'm too embarrassed. Finally, he sits down, so I feel comfortable sitting down, and I'm, like, holding my shirt closed, like, at any point. Anyway, so that's my first con story. It wasn't a great start, but I was just kind of like, brother, why? There's nothing to see. There's always something to see for all sizes. Well, so that was my first, like, experience. I was like, cool. And then, on top of that, the 4.5 hour wait. So from here... Wait, let's see. Oh, yeah. From here, now... It has been 4.5 hours. I didn't eat dinner before this, and I did not bring water, and I have been just, like, sweating because I put my cardigan back on at this point because I was embarrassed. So now I'm hot, sweaty, tired, hungry. 4.5 hours later, I have my stupid badge. Finally. Okay, finally. What does only say so mean? That means I don't do any lewd or NSFW content. It is wholesome vibes only. Peace signs, peace signs. No lewdness. Keep it out of here. Yeah, it was pretty wild. Hopefully it can only be better from here. Yo, thanks for the 2 months. Fuck, Savvy. Oh, I forgot to mod you on YouTube. Welcome into our new mod, Savvy, by the way. Let me mod you on YouTube as well. Savvy has proven that he is not scared of anime people. And also that he is a trustworthy individual who will make sure that people aren't insane on my Discord. Love that for you. There we go. Standard monitor versus managing monitor. Alright, here you go. Respect the Savvy. Alright. Very pog. Yeah. Love wholesomeness. Very pog. Very pig. Yes, only wholesome. Say so means wholesome in Japanese. It's something you'll probably hear in the VTuber sphere here and there. Maybe. Moth Girl, welcome in. Hi. Hello. Oh my gosh, have you come to reunite with us? Welcome in. Alright, so I didn't have any other pictures of registration, so I'll just tell you my last story. So okay, so I get out of the registration and I'm so hungry. My feet hurt so bad, but I will not call a cab because I don't want to spend extra money. I don't want to spend any money on cabs. So I walked to the nearest McDonald's, which is like 4 or 5 city blocks away because it says it's open. It says it's open. And I'm walking past some sketch-ass areas, man. There's a lot of people, and they're kind of scary. All of them are very tall and look like, and they're loud. And it's 1 a.m. downtown Seattle. So I walked to the nearest McDonald's. It says it's open. It's closed. It's super fucking closed. I don't see any bars either. I would have walked into a bar at least, got a bar burger. You know, something. No, everything's closed because it's a Thursday freaking night. And it's 1 a.m. Ah! How hungry. I could have eaten worse. I felt so comfortable knowing Shiro was waiting in line for 3 hours. Yeah, for real. Man, the entire rest of the con, I was basically allergic to lines because of this experience. I was like, I will not wait in a line. Nothing is good enough for me to wait in a line for, basically. Yeah. I wanted to just die. Oh my god. So I walk past this super sketchy area. I call up a friend. I'm like, hello, please stay on the phone with me. Please stay on the phone with me just in case. Just in case somebody kidnaps Shiro and she dies forever. But everything was actually fine. So I caught the train back to my hotel, except I didn't. I missed my stop and went at one extra stop. Do you know what that means? That means another 15-minute walk through the scariest part, the other scariest part of Seattle. I walked through this like super terrifying 1 a.m. by myself. There were rats, by the way. I saw rats. Some Seattle wildlife. Very cool. Very cool. I liked it. I liked the rats. I thought we could become friends, but they were not interested. I tried. They didn't want to though. Waffle House will never let you down. I wish there was a Waffle House. I didn't even see one. Nothing was open. I don't know if there's a Waffle House in Seattle, actually. But yeah, tried to make friends with some rats. Spent another 15 minutes walking through a completely abandoned, weird industrial area of Seattle. Got to my hotel. Like, couldn't figure out where to eat food in my hotel. Found out the day I left, there was a little concessions area that was hidden away in like a corner that I couldn't see. So I went up to my floor and I saw the vending and I was like, great, I'm sure there's a vending snack machine. No, there was only soda machine. So I got myself a Sprite and drank half a Sprite for dinner and went to bed. And that was my first day. Eat the rats. Oh, I should have done that actually. That would have been a great idea. I could not catch a freaking break, man. Nothing. I had the worst, absolute worst first day. It was an adventure. It was an adventure. All right. On to day 1. I have a photo of Lexi, I believe, Lexi. That's your doob, right? The only reason I'm pretty sure it's you is because I recognize the doob. What an ordeal. I know. 20 minutes just to tell you about my immaculate first day. Yeah, welcome back and happy Easter. Thanks, Race, and welcome in. Hi. I have some photos to share. The second day goes better. The second day does go better, although I am exhausted by the end of it. Yes, that's me. Okay, awesome. Everybody go follow Lexi, by the way. Pinned comment, go follow. So as you can see, I cosplayed Gura both days of con. I was actually planning on doing a cosplay or like doing Lolita outfit the second day, but I saw it was such a good opportunity to connect with other Hololive fans that I decided to wear Gura both days. Yeah. So as you can see, I took a picture of my cool ass cosplay shadow silhouette on the left. Don't I look so cute? I do. You don't even have to answer. The answer is yes. And then there's Lexi holding Doob. You're like one of the only people I took a photo of. I wish I'd taken more photos of people's cool cosplays to show off and like gotten socials, but I didn't. So that sucks. Lexi looks super adorable cosplaying Ame holding Doob. I loved it so much. I tried to take pictures. I took selfies actually, which I won't be showing on stream. Sorry. With every Gura cosplayer I found, I think I might have double photoed with a couple people, but I don't know if they recognized me or if they were just too awkward to be like, you actually took a photo with me yesterday. Anya's silhouette. No, Anya has bigger horns. Those are Gura's hair clips, okay? And then on the very far right is a picture of the first day. I went to the, I got to the artist alley on day 1, like, pretty early. There was, like, nobody there. I went back. I wish I'd taken a photo of how crowded it was day 2. It was like a sea of people. Like, that entire area was just full of people. It was like looking at an ocean. It was crazy. It was crazy. I'm at the cosplay photo booth today and I'm gonna get professional dupe. Oh my gosh! I can't wait to see them! Yes! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hi, welcome in, Ovi! I thought you had family stuff or something. Wait, what did you say? You said you had something going on. Also, Savvy has family stuff. What are you guys doing? Go be with your families, isn't it like... Isn't it Easter, you guys? Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice to see you guys. Did I make any notes for day 1? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I ended up going to my first concert. Didn't take any photos. Let me check what the concert name was. It was called Hitsu Jibungaku Rock Band. It was really interesting. So I thought I was going to be going to a real concert, R-E-O-L, real, and it was not. So that was cool. Yo, Cat God, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got 5. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Cat God. All right, all right, all right. You can't do this every time, Cat God. I need you. Thank you. Cat God, you Chad. Yes, please feel free to join the Discord. But you are all my family. Thanks. Yes, a family of cat husbands and cat legionnaires, 1,000 strong. That's 6. Shut up. Who's 5? And I can count to 5, so there. Shut up. No! Alright, fine. I have some photos from the VTuber cosplay meetup. Oh my god, I wasn't there. I wasn't there. No. I didn't know there was meetups. So that is like one thing I'm gonna... I was so sad about. Apparently there was a HoloLive fan meetup day 1. I missed it. I didn't know it was happening. And I think it was day 1 or day 2 earlier in the day. There was also a VTuber fan meetup. And I missed both freaking meetups. I was so upset. But next year I'm gonna be at all of them. I had no idea there was fan meetups. I ended up finding out there was a fan meetup because I walked in on a One Piece fan meetup. As not a One Piece fan, this was extremely strange. But really cool. And I'm just really sad that there was no... I didn't get to go. I'm so upset. But I did get to go to a HoloLive fan panel day 2. So I guess that like kind of makes up for it. I don't know. Yeah. Do you have a link? Did it not show up? The Discord link? Yeah. I'm gonna be real. It's cute. You gotta count every time. Shut up. No, it's not. And I don't have to count every time. I can count to 5 in my head and without saying it out loud. And I do it all the time, as proof on stream. I'm working still 21 days left to go home. 147 days to get since last I've been home. Oh my god, that's forever. Only 21 days left. That's the end of mid-month next month. Okay, we'll count it down with you. Yeah. How can you miss the VTuber meetup? I know. Well, I didn't know that fan meetups were a thing. I'd never been to one before. Ever. Yo, Savvy, thank you so much for the kid 1 gifted. Mwah! Thank you. See, I can count to 1 without counting. Alright, let's see. Did I miss anything? Sorry. Let's see. Oh, yeah! I didn't take... So, if anybody is aware, I did take cosplay photos. I got asked so often to take photos with people. And they would follow it up with, do you have a cosplay account? And I said, no. I don't. So I've made an official cosplay account, which is really cool. In response to this, the demand, I don't really intend to do a ton of cosplay, but just whenever I have the time and I have fun. So I don't expect it to like... I'm not pursuing a career in cosplay. But I did want a place to put it, so I now have a cosplay Twitter account, which is cool. I'll plug that in the Discord, probably. But I did get asked so many times that I made that, and then I was out taking my own photos for, like, for the Patreon and stuff, and an actual professional photographer, this was very flattering, a professional photographer approached me, and he was like, hello, this is my, like, here's my account. Can I take some photos of you? I really like your cosplay. You look great. And I was like, thank you so much. So he took some photos of me, but like the part of this story, like that was really cool. But day one had another like weird, creepy event that happened. So like while he was talking to me and taking photos of me, there was this girl next to me, and she was very attractive, and she was wearing very little. Guys, play a cat. Wait, you were a first follower? Oh, that makes sense. Martha's a stalker. So I was talking to this guy who's taking photos, right? Like, pretty normal, pretty good. Very fun interaction. He was posing me, and I was like, okay, cool. I kind of suck at this, so I hope I'm not... I feel like I'm smiling weird in, like, every photo other people have taken of me, or, like, closing my eyes, and I'm like, freak. Because if I don't have the selfie camera and I can't, like, figure out what my own expression is, I feel like I need to practice posing my face for photos. If I'm gonna take it a little more seriously. But, next to me was this girl in this cosplay, and like, I don't think I can put this any more gracefully, but like her ass was mostly out in like the most flattering way possible. She's beautiful. She was literally the most gorgeous person I'd seen like at the con. But like she had a lot of skin showing. She was wearing like some sort of seraphim outfit. And I didn't notice this until the photographer that I was talking to pointed this out. He was like, do you know that guy? And there was just this old man taking photos, like zooming in on her butt. And I was like, no, I don't know that guy. And he went up to the guy and was like, hey, you need to ask consent. You stop doing that. And that guy went away. And then halfway into like taking a couple photos of my girl cosplay, another different guy walked up and started doing the same thing to her. And he was like, hey, you need to ask before you take photos of people. And he also like walked away looking all sheepish and ashamed. I know, I was like, what the fuck? Not sorry, I never know what my expression looks like, right? Unless I'm like looking at myself, I just assume I look like an idiot. Like, I got one eye closed too much, my smile is stupid, I'm showing off too much of my gums, I don't know. Yeah, it was really crazy, it was really wild. Very fun to be a part of the Discord while I'm joining communities. Welcome in! My entire community is mildly deranged, so yeah. Alright, let me move on to day one continued. Oh yeah! I did take a photo of this! So, let me take a drink of my coffee. Okay, there was a free to enjoy arcade that was like, I think it was like open 24 hours. I really wanted to try and give Rhythm Game a try as a girl cosplayer and do her proud. But at the Rhythm Games that I wanted to try out, there was a bunch of like professional rhythm gamers. I didn't realize this, but later on there was gonna be a competition, I think, that was maybe being like streamed. I don't know, but basically all of the rhythm game areas were being like used by those guys. So I didn't have the chance to try out the really cool ones that I wanted to. But I did look around and look at all of it. It was really cool. The drum one looked fun. I didn't get to play any though. So it was cool. It was really cool, yeah. Yeah, right? That photographer was a total Giga Chad. Incredible. Yeah. Community is mildly deranged. That sounds perfect for me. They're only mildly deranged. Let's see, what's next? Oh yeah! I forgot. I took this photo, so I had to go check my wagon for I had to go do a bag check, and on the bag check table there was just like this random hat that had been graffitied. It was really funny. So I took a photo of this. Was there any fighting games? I don't know. I don't understand arcade games because I've never been to an arcade before. So, unfortunately, I'm sorry. Probably, yes. They were all free to play too, which was really cool. It was really cool. Classic. I know, right? It was so funny. It was so funny. I will treasure this memory. Wait, did I? Oh yeah, my note for this slide is, I found this cool hat on a table. What did I do after? I also watched some AMV Hell, which I'd never seen before. At this point, one of my coworkers, so all my coworkers obviously also live in the greater Seattle area. So, like Thursday before I went to the con, I was like, coworkers, is anybody else going to sakuracon? And only one person, a whole bunch of people were like, oh, is that this weekend? And I was like, my coworkers are all famously weebs, by the way, all of them. Basically. So I was like, what the frick? Why is nobody else going to sakuracon, you guys? It's like the one local con. What the what? But one person did come along. So at this point, I was with my coworker and we went to AMV Hell. That was like the one thing that we caught together because I was like, oh my gosh, you're finally here. And he explained to me what AMV Hell is. And basically it's like old anime like skits to like out of context audio clips. It's like TikTok. That was my like experience. Yeah. AMV Hell is ancient. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who was confused by this or like that this was like new to then. Okay. It is old. I was like, oh, it's like TikTok but longer. And with references I don't understand. I think that's my last thing for day 1. Okay, day 2. Day 2. So, day 2, I have to like check out of my hotel because I only booked Thursday night and Friday night. So, I check out of my hotel. I take the train. Oh yeah, wait, I almost forgot about one other thing. Wait, what did I tell you guys to remind me to talk about? Do you remember? Oh, somebody play back the VOD. I don't remember. Frick! Oh, I don't remember. Ah, shit. Okay, it's fine. Alright, if anybody remembers what I was like, remind me to talk about this. Don't let me forget. I don't remember. Hello, Shiro. Hi, Honest Traveling. Welcome in. Yeah. I work at Pokemon and like only one of my coworkers is here. See? What the heck, man? Why are the weebs not representing in our workplaces? Large woman panel! Wait, that's right. That's one other thing, okay? Thank you. Oh my god, Alexi, you're the MVP. Okay, so the one other thing I caught with my coworker by accident. So I was like, well, I don't really know what to do because I basically planned this as a complete solo trip, so I wasn't expecting to like have anybody like tagging along. And I was like, are there any panels you're interested in? I've already been to Artist Alley, so like, you know, whatever. And he was like, oh, what about sister leveling? I'm pretty sure that's that funny dub thing. He had to like explain to me what that was. I had seen it on TikTok, but I didn't know what it was like by name. If anybody doesn't know what sister leveling is, it's a fan dub of solo leveling that is really funny. So I was like, okay, yeah, let's go to the sister leveling panel. That sounds... I thought it was like about sister. I thought it was gonna be about like Orimo or something. No, it was about solo leveling. But I was like, oh, that's so cool. So we walked up to the place where we were supposed to be. And I was just like along for the ride at this point. I was like, yeah, whatever you want to do. I've been around the entire like con at this point and I'm tired. So like, I'll just tag along, whatever. We walk in after standing in line for like 20 minutes and we were like, that's weird. I wonder why it's 20 minutes late. Oh well. So we walk in and I see on the big screen, Big Lady Appreciation Panel. Yes, I walk in and I see on the screen, Big Lady Appreciation Panel. We have now ended up on, accidentally and embarrassingly, because I was not really prepared for this. We have now walked into an 18+ panel on hot big women. And I look at my coworker, and this is like the one thing you don't really want to be in a panel. Like, this is the one panel. I was like, oh, I don't really want to be in this panel with my coworker. I was like not ready to be in a panel. Or like to like listen to a 18+ panel about hot women with my coworker who I have to see every day. So that's really cool. But we were already there. We had sat down. We were committed. It's too late. So I look at him and I'm like, all right, listen, we're here for Big Lady Appreciation. We're committing. We have to make this. We have to be here for that. So that we did. And so here's how it starts, which was it just basically I didn't know what I was getting into. I had seen the Big Lady Appreciation panel on the schedule and I read the description. And I was like, oh, that sounds funny, but like not really my thing. So at the top of the panel are the 3 panelists, the main panelists and like her 2 friends. And basically the entire like hour was just this extremely thirsty, deranged lesbian talking about the big women she loves. And the crowd went wild. The entire crowd full of thirsty anime men, anime enjoyers. They all were like, yes, we love big women. Carlac got like an insane amount of applause. There were several other like big women that were that were mentioned. It was wild. It was a wild ride. I was like not prepared for any of it, so I did have a good time. But oh boy, was I not ready for Big Lady Appreciation. I bet your coworker is judging you hardcore now. No, he loved it, but I was like, I just wasn't like. I mean, that guy's got like a wife. I don't know, man. Imagine going in with some random like coworker that you don't know that well too. It's fine. You know, it brought us closer together, and I'm sure our teamwork at work will be even better from now on. oh yeah, Lady Dimitriescu was definitely mentioned, and she got a massive like. There was clapping, there was whistling, there was shouting. The crowd was eating this shit up, man. I was sitting here just in awe of the thirst this lesbian had for these women. And how much, I don't know if like half the people were maybe like drinking or something, but people were about the big ladies, man. It was crazy. He has a wife, I think. Most of my coworkers have wives. Well, the male ones anyway. All my coworkers, I don't know if I've, well no, maybe I haven't talked about this recently, but all my coworkers are a bit older than me. So, some of them are a lot older than me. Some of them are a lot older than me, but most of them are a bit older than me. So, they're like happily married. It's the tech industry, so, you know. Is big woman just tall and muscular? Because Carlac? Yeah, tall, muscular, or like giant. So, think Mount Lady from My Hero Academia. Okay, so that was day 1. That's the end of day 1. Thank you for the reminder about Big Lady Appreciation Station. That was something. I really wanted the same panelist, the same lady, did a himbo panel, but I couldn't make it to that one because it was yesterday at like 10 to midnight or something. And I just like at like 6 p.m. after the Hololive fan panel, I was done. I was like, I gotta go. I have to leave. So, Moth is the concept of people in relationships for India. I love giant women. Did you make it to the Big Lady Appreciation panel? Because boy howdy, that was amazing. Highly recommend. It was very funny. Also, all of the panelists for that panel were from Canada. And they were, the reason I remembered this when you brought up the Cheesecake Factory fire is because they talked about how there is no cheesecake factories in Canada. Apparently there's only one and it's in Toronto, so they'd never been to one and they really liked it. And I was like, that's cool. I think I've been to a cheesecake factory once when I went to Boise, Idaho. I thought it was nice. The portions were a little too big. So that's my take on the Cheesecake Factory. All I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman. Is this a... Wait, is that... That's the song from like... There was a lot of Steven Universe on that panel. I've never seen Steven Universe, sadly. I kind of want to because the music is very fun. But yeah. Okay, wait, let's see. Oh yeah, okay, so we're now on day 2. Okay, this is a photo. It took me a while to get around to introducing this photo. This is a photo of the One Piece meetup that I stumbled into. Okay, I was not expecting a One Piece meetup. I walk out and everybody's like, there's just a ton of people. And so for context, I've never watched One Piece. The only character I can confidently point out is Luffy. Okay, because he's very recognizable. And and the girl with the red hair. I don't remember her name, but if I saw her, I'd be like, oh, that's a One Piece character. So I just thought somebody was taking photos of people. So now I'm going to tell you my embarrassing story from the con. Everything else pales in comparison. So I walk into this One Piece meetup, which is super cool. And I just think it's a regular, like, we're just taking photos of people who are here, right? And so the guy who's taking photos is like, he's like, give us recommendations for group photo ideas. So I walk up thinking like, we're just doing regular group photos. Did not know this was a fan meetup. So I'm in my Gura cosplay and I'm like, what about like color-coded photos? So you get all of the like blue cosplayers, red and green cosplayers. Because I was also taking photos of this. And he gives me a look. And I'm like, I think... And then he's like, okay, we'll keep that in mind. And I was like, okay. So I walk away. And like 10 minutes later, as I'm realizing they're calling out specific characters, I like turn to somebody. I think it may have been TJ. Hold on. Somebody from Con it has entered our Discord. And I think it was you that I asked this to. It was all a blur. Who I asked this to. Hold on, I need to find the Okaidinya Sai. Let's see. TK. And I go, is this a One Piece meetup? And I feel so embarrassed that I said that now. I'm like, oh my god, that guy thinks I just want to be in a photo. Thank you, Kubo. Welcome in. Hi. Yeah, you answer. You're like, yeah, it's a One Piece meetup. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. You probably didn't have the context of me asking an extremely embarrassing question that shows that I only know exactly one Piece character. And yeah, fake anime fan. I've never seen it. So that was super embarrassing. And I thought about that for the next like half hour. Is extremely embarrassed, so. Oh, you put a myth group photo on the Pigs channel? Wait, I do want to see that. Oh my god. I'm so jealous. Oh my gosh, I got photos, like selfies with, I think, all of those Gura cosplayers. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh my god. I really wish. Oh, except for the Miku one. I saw that cosplayer, but I did not get a photo with her. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh, the Kiwawa is so cute. Oh my god, the Callie. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna download it. Lexi has provided. I'm gonna stick it up here for anybody who's not in the Discord. Photo courtesy of Lexi. Let's see. Can I put this in? Oh, I'll just. Okay, wait. This is so cute. I'm so sad I missed it. Okay. Boop. Look at that! Oh my gosh. That's so cool. You know what that means? It's time to read One Piece. You know what? I just don't like it. My hottest, worstest anime take. I don't like One Piece. I don't care enough about the world building. It takes too long. I would have ran into coffee traffic and embarrassment. I briefly considered throwing myself off of that balcony. I didn't do it though. I thought you were just really into One Piece. I just wanted photos at this point because I was like, oh, I don't have any photos of like the cool stuff I'm seeing. I also have another coworker who's like really mega into One Piece, like massively into One Piece. So I wanted to take photos of all of this and send it to him. Cause he's like, everyone knows in my office that he's like the biggest One Piece fan. Yeah. You're welcome in, Happy-chan. Hi, how are you? Not a really hot take. Sorry, yeah, I'm lame. I have bad anime opinions. Alright, so anyway, this was me stumbling into the One Piece convention. Here are some photos I took. Okay, I found this photo of some really cool One Piece. This is another One Piece photo. I found Pepe Sylvia and I had to take a photo of him. He gave me a piece of merch. He gave me some Pepe merch, so I'm gonna show that on stream when I pull out the hand cam. It's only 1,146 chapters. I think I would rather kill myself. And then I saw these amazing... Day 2, I got a photo of Alphonse... No, oh my god, not Alphonse. Oh my god. Edward Elric and Winry. And they were both so freaking ripped. I feel like my phone did not capture how buff they are, but these two people... Let me get my head out of the way. These two people are massively... They are just... ripped as frick, man. They're so muscular, both of these cosplayers. They were so ripped, man. And they did so good. They looked amazing. I like that Winry is a little bit taller than Ed. I thought that was so cool. Great touch. Oh my gosh, great touch. Amazing. So good. Pepe Sylvia. I really wanted a photo. There was this One Punch Man cosplayer who's like so uber accurate. I loved him so much, but I couldn't catch him. He was like across the con from me. I also did get photos with two Full Moko cosplayers, but I can't show you that one, so I'll just brag about it. They were so cute. Massive muscles. She's super freaking buff, man. She's ripped. She's like... My phone camera really did not capture the detail on the rippling muscles. Yeah. What? Edward Elric. Edward. Ed. Tiger, there's something wrong with your brain. I have to go proactive for band rehearsal. Bye, Miss Stratus. Thanks for coming by. See ya. See ya. Yeah, Crown was amazing. It was so good. Wait. Sorry, my notes were on the other slide. What else did I know that I needed to talk about? Okay, wait. Okay, I need to talk about the Amelie Q&A. That was cool. And I want to talk about the Hololive fan meetup. Or, not meetup, but, panel. Let's see. Here's some more photos from One Piece thing I got. Look at all the Luffys. Those are Luffy, right? That's all Luffy, right? I feel like there's cowboy hats in there, and I don't know if that's a Luffy thing. Reggie cosplay is my favorite. Wait, who is it? Should have asked for a close-up? Wait, of who? Yeah, let's see. Winry and Ed? Yeah. Your Amelie was there. Amelie was there in person. Okay, I actually have never really thought about Amelie. Like, as... I've only ever seen her VTuber form, so I, like, kind of didn't realize she was a... Sometimes I forget VTubers have IRL, like, bodies. I've never seen her, but I saw the Amelie panel, day 1, actually. I saw that it was, available. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's a big famous VTuber who I admire. I admire her music a lot. Obviously, I want to be a professional VTuber V-singer someday. And so I was like, I would like to go and sit in on this panel. What I didn't realize is that the Amelie panel was a Q&A. You got all of her fans were there to ask her, like, personal questions. It was so cool. Amma was there, right? I actually found Amelie, like, recently, within the last 6 months. And I dove, like, into all her music, and I realized what an absolute legend she is in the VTuber space. She's amazing! She's amazing! She's in Shy to Be in the Flesh. It's really cool. It's so cool. I know! I love her covers, too. So I was like, oh my god, like, she's who I want to be someday. She's so cool, and her, like, her stage presence, even on a, like, just an AMA panel, was so cool. So I hopped in line. I didn't know if I'd have the chance, because I arrived 15 minutes late. I, like, booked it, but I accidentally arrived, like, 15 minutes late. This was day 1, like, early morning. It was, like, 10 a.m., and I was tired from the night before, so I was like, okay. All right, let's go. So I show up and I ask her my question. I get to ask her my question, which was really cool. I got to ask, I asked, what is your advice for transitioning from scuff, like unprofessional or like amateur cover songs and music production to like more professional music production? And she said her answer was, find a team and work with them. And work well with it. Works well with you and work with them. Yeah. She's had a long internet career. Yeah, she has. Yeah, it's really cool. Did I not make IRL music videos before VTubing? I don't know. I literally found her like in November of last year. Like I feel like that's less than 6 months ago. I don't know though. But yeah, she gave me that advice and I was like, thank you so much. Yeah, I think that's good advice. It's a little hard to put into practice, but I think that's advice that makes sense. It's the thing is I asked her like an industry question and I realized like that my question, like, I'm not like a fan of many VTubers in like except for like my Oshi Gura. Gura is my Oshi. I would say I'm like a fan, but a lot of VTubers I respect on more of a like, I'm a fan on like a professional level. Like I respect the work and I find analyzing like their activity and like what they do to be like the most gratifying experience. Yeah, I'm not like a fangirl for very many VTubers, but I am like fascinated by their like their abilities and like the things that they do. So I'm gonna be real. I have no idea who Amelie is. Yeah, that's okay. If you look her up, you'll find Amelie does amazing music. She's also a voice actor, which I didn't know actually before the panel. I had no idea she was also an American voice actor. American? She Canadian? She's in the North Americas. But she's also a voice actor for dubbed anime. Yeah, Gura. Yeah, Gooba Love. She is probably the only VTuber that I like fangirl for. Maybe Fauna makes it onto that list also. But generally I'm much more along the like, oh, I just really respect and like enjoy this person's content. Yeah, but I did get to ask my question. I thought that was really cool. English VA. Yeah, she's an English VA. Oh yeah, this was me trying really hard to get a photo of like the big group of cosplayers, but I couldn't. I couldn't reach high enough to get a photo of everybody, but you can see how massive the amount of One Piece fans there were. It's really cool. Amelie voice acted a ton of characters and collabed with Callie a few times. Yeah, I've seen the Callie collab, but I had no idea she voice acted. Yeah, Fauna, I know. Nimi now. I'm a bit of a fangirl for Nimi. But I don't think... But those are my two Oshis, so, you know. Yeah. Let's see, did I have any... Yeah, I was too... My notes for this slider. Me trying to get the whole gang, but I was too short. Frick, man. She voiced Marin from Dress Up Darling. What? Is that true? She kept mentioning Marin, and I was like... From Dress Up Darling? But I've never seen the dub. I only watch sub because I'm... a cat of culture. I didn't know that. I love Nimi. Me too. I love Nimi. I did see the Nimi Sheikah charm. I saw the Sheikah charms. I got the Gura charm from her booth. I didn't get the Nimi one because I'd spent a lot of money by that point. So people problems. Frick, man. Let's see. Oh yeah, I took some other photos. I did not get these people's... This was like a group of... I don't know if they all came together, but they all did the voice. And I really wish that I'd gotten their socials. If anybody knows their socials, please, I don't know. If anybody watching the VOD knows their socials, at them or something. I feel so bad. I was just like taking photos and I didn't even realize. But like, this was so cool, man. Yeah, I spent an amount I don't want to talk about. You'll see with the amount of merch I got, if you know the prices of things. I know, I love the gender bent Shishomaru, first of all. So cute. So cute. I really like that. And then I loved all... I always forget this guy's name. They were all doing the, like, rah voice, you know? So cute. See ya, Savvy. Have a great rest of your day. Bro, sub snobbery. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm a sub snobbery. The dub is really good for Dress Up Darling, though. Maybe I'll give it a try. There are certain dubs that are like really, really good. The dub for Kaguya-sama is amazing. It's so good. Super good. Let's see. Oh yeah, I took a photo of the Sky Bridge right outside of Artist Alley just so you guys could get a sense of scale for how many people they were. Honestly, it wasn't even as packed as I saw it a couple times, so... This was just like, there were so many people. And there were so many amazing cosplays. Everybody was so cool. They're just incredible. So good. I grew up on Inuyasha. Yeah, my mom watched it when I was a kiddo. When I was a little kitten. Yeah. Sometimes they're amazing. The dub for Cowboy Bebop is legendary. There are some really good dubs. The dub for Kaguya-sama is like real good. And then obviously the dubs for like any Studio Ghibli films are amazing. So... yeah. I used to be sub, but now I've switched over to team dub for most things. Really? Dubs are getting better. They used to be kind of bad. They're much better nowadays, so. Do I have any notes? No. Oh, that's it! That's it! That's all the photos. That's everything, actually, so. That's it! Dub for Black Lagoon is better than the sub. I've never seen that. I love the dub for Spice and Wolf. Really? Maybe that's on my like maybe to watch list sometime because one of my friends is like really into Spice and Wolf. Dada is my favorite recent dub. Really? I've only seen this. The sub is like, I mean, obviously the Japanese saves are amazing for that show. I love Dan. Makes me want to jump in the Discord and share my animal NYC con. Let's do it! Oh my gosh, do it! Please! Oh my gosh, I love cons. I like try to explain people my love of cons, but it's literally like I actually got really sad last night. Like the high from the con high was like wearing off. I had the post-con blues. Cause like oh gosh, I'm already tearing up. I'm fine. Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened. Because you have so many people. It's such a welcoming environment. And everyone around you likes the exact same things you do. And you're not the odd one out anymore. And you know, my coworkers are all like anime fans. But they're not like weebs, I think. Like I am. I mean, I chose to become a VTuber for like scale. So, like, yeah. It's just really... Cons are super special. Cons are super special. Yeah. Yeah, it just makes me really happy to be at cons. Let's see. I think that's everything. Let me just tab back through to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, I forgot to talk about the HoloLive fan panel. The HoloLive fan panel was really cool. I did get to see TK again at like after that panel, I think. I don't remember if we talked about it before and then you went or not. That was really cool. Just being in like a room with HoloLive fans, like other HoloLive fans, was really cool. I really liked that. Honestly, I think the best experience out of con was because I was wearing a Gura cosplay. I got to talk to HoloLive fans because they'd be like, can I take a photo of you? Or like, rest in peace. Or like, I'm sorry for your Oshi. Which, you know, it was sad and bittersweet because I was not expecting the graduation announcement before this con, obviously. Or else I would have... I mean, like, I definitely would have chosen to wear my Guru cosplay no matter what. But, it definitely changed the reception, I feel like. Is that Marler's panel? He's a friend of mine. Really? Yeah, it was so cool. It was really cool. It was really cool to see two people. There were two panelists who have been HoloLive fans since 2017. Like, they were OG, like, JP Branch fans. Really, really cool. Yeah. Yeah, it was such a good time. Can't imagine how many Vipura fans are there. There was less than I thought, but also more than I expected, I guess. Like, I got asked for a lot of photos, which was really cool. But I think the surprising thing for me was that I didn't see very many Gura cosplayers. Like, not as many as I thought I would see. I thought I would see a lot of VTuber cosplayers, but going to this con actually reinforced for me that VTuber fans are still a minority of, like, overall anime fan spaces. Yo, David, thank you so much for the super. Mwah! Cons are the one time us weebs willingly want to go outside and to large groups and socialize. Sounds like it was a lot of fun. It was so fun. Thank you. Mwah! I appreciate that. Do you mind if I DM you a link to the PNW VTuber meetup server I'm in? I might have asked already. No, please do. Go for it. I would love that. I would be so happy for that. Please, please. I noticed that there was like the meetup. I know that the meetup like groups that I found from Reddit. Because after I found out there are like VTuber meetups and like Hollywood meetups, it's all on Facebook and I don't have a Facebook. So I was kind of like, oh, frick, man. I might have to make a Facebook. Facebook is for old people. We all need to move to Discord. Ugh. Guru is my first VTuber, my Kamiyoshi, but to be honest, I've been preparing for graduation for a while. Yeah. Guru was my like second VTuber, second or third VTuber, but is my Kamiyoshi. And unfortunately, I started watching VTubers in 2023, so I missed the heyday of Hollow Myth. And I also... Unfortunately, that means that my biggest exposure to Gura is neither on her past account or really any of her Hololive activities, and so my only hope is that in the future she will maybe reincarnate, so that I can once again experience the magic of the goobs. But I don't know if that'll happen. Yeah, I hope so though. I don't know. Being a Hololive fan gets harder every day. It does get harder. Yeah, I was not surprised by her graduation announcement based on, like, I came into the fandom. I became a Chumbud, like, kind of late into the fandom while she was on hiatus. And so, yeah, I was not surprised to hear that she's graduating. I became a member and watched back through all of the members' content, basically. And the amount of time she talked about how much anxiety she had from being, like, exposed to such large audiences, I was like... Yep. It tracks, yeah. How much Genshin, Honkai, Star Rail, ZZZ stuff was there, if any? In terms of cosplayers, I would say the majority of cosplayers were Hoyoverse or ZZZ cosplayers. Yeah. Yeah. I would say the majority of cosplayers were Hoyoverse cosplayers or like some flavor of gacha game. I think the second biggest group that I saw was the One Piece one, but that might have just been because the fan meetup was there that day. And then Demon Slayer. I saw a fair amount of Dan cosplayers as well. So yeah, it was really cool. Everybody's cosplays were so beautiful. I liked the really unique ones. Like Pepe Sylvia was still, I think, my like standout favorite, to be honest, though. Just because it was really good. And then of course, the Full Metal Alchemist cosplays here. There was a really good Pyramid Head cosplayer. I saw an extremely more accurate Krona from Soul Eater. I saw her. She's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, mostly Hoyoverse Topicons now. Yeah, there was a lot of Hoyoverse. In terms of like merch, it was pretty varied actually. There was a lot of people selling like, you know, handmade art and then like their own art, which is really cool. I did see a lot of Apothecary Diaries. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was amazing. I saw a group of people who did Overlord, which was really cool. They all did amazing. Everybody put like they put their whole ass into their cosplays, you know? Everybody did so good. And even cosplays that were like homemade, you know, even cosplays that were like bought, like my Gura cosplayer bought off Amazon, you know? Everybody looked so good though, like, and the amount of like really well styled wigs was really impressive. Because I styled my wig and I honestly, it's hard. So I was really impressed by that. Oh, Corona, I know, right? I know. All right, now for the part of the show where I show you guys my merch. Hand cam incoming. If you don't like hands, that's it. Hand cam. Let's see. Let me just make sure I've got everything. Let me make sure I'm not gonna show you any spicy thighs by accident. I'm a Seiso VTuber. I would never show my thighs on stream. Okay, perfect. We're ready. so ready for this. It's making me hungry. I'm worried. I'm worried. Murtalk, yeah! Okay, it's time. Oh, let me do this. I always get nervous before hand games. Hello! Okay. Now I've broken the immersion. We're here. We're already here. Okay. Would you guys like to see my Gura nails? I put on some really cute. Wow, did you see that shine? Dang it. I put on some Gura nails before stream. For my cosplay. They're so cute. Focus. They're so cute. If I'm shaky, just don't pay attention to that. Did you what? Yeah, I actually take baths in hot sauce. It's good for your skin. Aids in exfoliation. Cute nails, thanks. Yeah, okay. I'll just leave this here. Alright, so first, honorable mention to TK for at the end of con catching me and being like, I know you really like Hollow Myth, and so I was thinking of you and I was hoping I'd catch you again, but I bought these stickers. Would you like them? And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I would. So some stickers, some Hollow Myth stickers for TK. Thank you. Honestly, it means so much to me. I feel like they're too precious to put on stuff now, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Maybe I'll put them on my computer case. Yeah. Wait, there's more moths now? I know, right? There is. There do be more moths. Yeah, thank you so much for a super. Midori, arigato. Let's see. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Honestly, it really means a lot to me, so thank you. Thank you. Okay, ooh, okay, so for anybody who's not been to a con before, on your con badge with your name on stuff on it, you can get you end up being able to collect ribbons from certain booths if you spend a lot of money. So I spent a lot of money at one booth because I needed to buy a bag. So I took my ribbons off so I could show you my ribbons. This is how much money I spent at one booth. I had to buy a bag to carry all of my merch because I brought a tiny little backpack. So this is the bag I brought. Yeah. And it was a corgi themed bag. So this is my drip. My merch badge drip. Yeah. I do respect keeping my desk accessories matching. Yeah. I'm very matchy right now. I actually just bought so that I have an extra. I bought a new desk mat. So actually, let me just show it to you. So I can change them out and wash them if I need to. By the way, all of my merch is basically HoloLive merch. Well, let me move my, there's cat hair all over everything, so if you see that, just ignore it. Let me move this. Okay. I don't know how to, I'll take a picture of the full thing and put it in the Discord. But it is Furomoko! Yeah, it's so cute. It's so cute. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah. So this is really heavy, actually. It's quite big. It's bigger than my current one. So, this is why I had to buy a duffel, I bought a little mini, duffel bag carry-on. Yeah. Sorry, this is really bad, but it's because my desk space is pretty small, so. Isn't it so cute? It's so cute. Bow bow! Yeah! They're so cute. They're so cute. I'm so happy with it. This was definitely the, splurge. I spent too much money. Ooh, I also bought... This is gonna be exciting. I also bought a strawberry cream cheese bun, which I will now eat. Which is delicious. Which is delicious. Okay. Well worth the money. Okay, let's... Oh yeah, other stuff that's not merch, but here's my 18 plus wristband. Guys, listen. I told you I can prove it. I am 18 plus. Look at that. That's your proof. 18 plus proof. So cool. All right. All right, now you're gonna see what I spent all my money on. Well, I don't want to admit how much this was. I'm pretty sure this is everything. There's so many. Oh my god, this is extremely bad. So I may have gone a little overboard with the amount of keychains. You're forever 17. A raging sex machine. Your husband, a dream. Sorry. The 18 plus wristband is an evil handcuff. Okay, so I didn't realize that you couldn't get it off after you put it on. So I put it on, and I could get it off at first. Like, it fit over my hand again. Because the guy didn't tighten it very much. And then... and then I was like, oh, it's kind of annoying. So I tightened it more, and then I couldn't get it off. And I was like, oh, frick. Nice hot. Thanks. Wow, I'm so mature. I act like I have time. I always act really mature. What are you talking about? Yeah, I should have kept it loose. I didn't realize it wouldn't come off again. Yeah, and me. Okay. Let me eat my thingy. So let's start from the top here. I'm pretty sure I got this one first. Agura. Wait, where are we? Gura. She's so cute. She's so cute. Look at her. Ah, so cute. Ah, this one I really liked. I was so happy with this one. I think it was the same booth. I got Fauna. I wanted at least one of my other Oshi. Look at, she's on a little Kiwin. So kawaii. So cute. Oh, so cute. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, I think these are both from the same booth. I don't remember exactly though. And then I did get a main mint. Okay, so all of these three were from the same booth. Oh wait, this one too. All of these are from the same booth. So Gura first. Yeah, I think these are the same on both sides, so I'm going to show you. They have beveled edges, which I really like, actually. They're kind of like... they give gummy vibes, and I really like that one. These are my favorite. I also like the clasp the best on this one. I really like these ones' clasps. They're easy to put on stuff. So I decked out my duffel bag. Like, super decked it. Yeah! Yeah, so I got... this one was buy 3, get 1 free, and I bought 3. And I got 1 free. So, so I got Gura and I got Bibu. Bibu. Look at how cute it is. Peace signs. Bibu is so cute. Yeah. And then I got Ina. Also. Ina. And Mint was the one I got for free because they were like, oh, you got 3, you want 1 for free? And I was like, there wasn't anybody else from like Hollow that I really wanted. So I was like, oh, give me the Freak Phantom. She's so cute. I didn't realize there was a Mint booth. I didn't realize there was a Mint booth. Like there was a meet and greet at the expo or at the con. I had no idea there was even like I didn't know. So I missed that. I'm pretty sure all 3 of these are also from the same booth. Yeah, they've got the same kind of clasp. Pretty sure. Oh, these must not have been from the same booth because these have 2 different clasps. Yeah, man, I love Fauna. Me too. She's so cute. They're all $12 or $15. Don't say that! Leave me alone! Insert a Kira gif. Leave me alone. Ah! God. No, she did a meet and greet. She was like on a big screen apparently. I missed out. I didn't even know some of this stuff was happening, man. So I think this was a buy 3 get them at like a lower price because I just wanted Fuamoko. So cute. Bow bow. So cute, so cute, so cute, so cute, so cute. I love them. But then I got a Kobo, I think, to make it like a lower price. So, yeah. I love Kobo. I'm glad that I got a piece of her merch, actually. Now that people are graduating for real from Hong Live, I'm like, maybe I should, like... Maybe I should be careful. Can I post? Absolutely you can. Please do. Oh my god, please do. I'm a VTuber's fan. I'm like a VTuber fan before I'm a VTuber. So like if you guys have like videos of meet and greets, if you have videos of cons, if you have like... I have an entire like section where please tell me your Oshi. Like honestly, I love VTubers. It's why I became one. My other girl, I got this day 2. All of this was day 1. These 2 were from day 2 because I did a second pass through Artist Alley and found a couple more pieces that I missed at first. This one is probably my favorite, actually. It's so cute. It's the same on both sides, but this one is like adorable. I really like this art a lot. I really like it. Treasure Yoshis. I know, right? I also really like this one. I like that it's a square and it's like bigger. I just like really... this is cute. It also has the Myth Girls down here, which I think is really cute. And then on the back, it's got this, which I also thought was really cute. I've not tried like reading any of this. I like the goop.exe, so cute. Yeah, it's all really, really cute. So that's that merch. Take another bite for posterity. Oh yeah. Let me open this and take off the reflective packaging. You're not allowed to see me unposed and out of cosplay. Alright, let's see. Can I even get this open? Oh my gosh. I got a pop socket for my phone case, which will show up. I have like a shitty phone case. Can I show it actually? This phone case is really heavy. And it's also like... It's just really heavy. And it also like, because it's so heavy, I've dropped my phone a lot. And I can't put a pop socket on it. So I bought a like plain phone case that should arrive today. And I got this really cute pop socket to put on it. It's a ditto. It's pink ditto. It's actually sparkly, but it's really reflective. So I'm actually going to take that away now, just in case. I have had exactly one bad experience with reflective stuff on stream. And now I'm like super careful. Okay. I have a couple more things still actually. Is this a little bit excessive? Maybe. Ditto. I know, so cute. This is from... Oh, actually, is this from the same place? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. So at one of the booths, I got a sticker for how much merch I bought for... I think it was the one I got like 3 or 4 things, but I got a free mint sticker. So cute. I guess I'll put it on my... PC tower. But wait, there's more. And I actually have one other thing here. Well, actually, I have maybe a couple other things here. I got an acrylic stand. I love acrylic stands because they are so much space saving compared to like real figures. As a small house or like apartment liver, it's very important. Uh-oh. This acrylic stand is not going inside of its thingy. Alright, I don't think I can make, I don't think I can put it together. I might have to bevel out the, like, hole on the acrylic stand thingy, but I'll show you. It is a Gura stand! Gura acrylic stand, so cute. So cute. I love her so much. She's so cute. Yeah. I love my girl. Alright. Last but not least. I also have this sweater that I'm wearing right now. It's actually a Cupid sweater. I can't show it, but maybe I'll find a picture of it online and like put it in. But this is actually, it's like, it says Cutie Pie, spelled K-E-W-T-I-E, and it's got like the logo for Kewpie mayo. And Kewpie mayo is like my favorite condiment, so that's why. But this is my merch I got from Pepe Sylvia. He gave me a piece of mail. He was like, would you like a piece of mail? And I was like, thank you? But inside of it was this secret message. If you guys want to scan it, it takes you to like an anime music video. I don't know if it's the one he made or something, but yeah. So I thought that was really cute. He like, it might be his like production, like he made it. I don't know. But I thought that was really cute. I thought it was adorable. Yeah. I'm dying. My throat is so sore. That cosplay was so cool. It was so cool. It was really cool. Okay, well, almost last but not least. This is the bag. Let's see if I can carefully... Upside down, sorry. This is the bag I got. It's like a big duffel bag. And it's got corgis on it. It was the only bigger bag being sold at the con. Honestly, if you want to be a vendor at a con, the one thing you should be selling is bags and like backpacks and or duffel bags for people, and like or tote bags. I don't like tote bags personally because tote bags are like the shoulder hole is always like either too short or just like at an awkward height. You know, like I want to be able to put it over crossbody. Like I like crossbody bags, much more secure. You can hold heavy stuff in that. It's never gonna slip off your shoulder. Yeah. Nice key, Sandra. Trying to take all my passwords? Yeah. Trying to take all your passwords. But yeah, if you want to make it big at a con, you want to like sell a lot of stuff. Sell bags. Backpacks especially, I feel like. Like sell a branded backpack, man. I looked all over con basically for a backpack. Like a cute one. I didn't find any that were big enough to hold like some of the merch I wanted. Like the that desk mag is actually super heavy and it's very large, so yeah, sell backpacks, sell bags, sell like your like lanyards. I would, if I thought about getting like a lanyard to hold my badge, like a cuter one, but I decided not to. But yeah, sell like branded lanyards, man. It would be so, you'd make so much money off of me specifically. Yeah. And really last, for sure last but not least, because I spent so much money on that bag, it wasn't that expensive, but I guess like it was the most expensive thing in her shop. I got a corgi, like this was free with it. It's like a corgi like shopping grocery bag. Yeah. So now I'm gonna deck out all of my purses with like all of these keychains. Actually, I have one other keychain that like I have that I got from like a store at one point. And it's of all the No Game No Life characters. I actually really like it. I don't have it near me, but I would show it off if I did have it. I think that's it. Oh wait, there's one last thing. One last story. No more items. That's all I bought. That's all I bought. But there was one last story, which is that so on my way back home, obviously I stopped by the Awajimaya to stock up on kimchi and also this delicious bun that I am nomming on. And what I ended up doing is I had gone to the Awajimaya to grab breakfast day one. Bro, you're like Captain Dunn, Lord of Mysteries. I don't remember who that is. Is that the guy that like makes people sleep? It's been a while. Yeah. So I go to the Iwajimaya the first day where I am with Shubi for breakfast, which was delicious. But on day 2, I catch the Iwajimaya again on the way home to get some kimchi. Cause the Iwajimaya has free parking if you buy $20 worth of food, which is why I parked there. Also, because I knew I'd want more kimchi, so it was very smart of me. Guess what I forgot to do, by the way? Forgot to validate my parking, so I paid $40. Whoops. But what happened is I went in and I got all my stuff. I got some treats for the ride home. And I also got my kimchi. And I got this strawberry bun. But the cashier, I was like, went to the self-checkout, and the cashier was like, "Hi, I saw you yesterday. What are you cosplaying?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm Gargura. I'm Gargura from Hololive." And she was like, "Okay, so my coworker has like a plush of you that he like keeps on him. He's like a mega fan. Would you go say hi to him?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course. Why not? Like, I'm not in a hurry to get home." Oh, the guy says one last thing 3 times in a row. Oh, that is me. How is the kimchi? It's really good. I get the one that it's in like a square package. I like Young's kimchi too, but recently I feel like it's been a little too sour. So I go up to the other cash registers, okay, to say hi to this guy, and he takes some pictures with me, and I'm like, like, woo, we're Hololive fans. So that's my last story, is that I got caught in the Iwajimaya on the way home and took some final photos. And then I got out into my car and I took that freaking wig off, and I looked insane for the next like however long until I finally got home. They sent you up, yeah. It was cute. It was cute. He was a super fan. It was very cute. Yeah. I was so happy to finally take my wig off, man. The pressure headaches. People talk about it, but like, you know, and I know how much a wig can give you a headache, but like, boy, oh boy, I had a massive headache. I looked crazy because like underneath my wig, I like slick my hair back with gel actually, to make sure no flyaways get out. So I looked so wild on the way home. Yeah. Ow. You know, it was really cute. It was really cute. I was happy that his coworkers obviously care a lot about him, or else they may not have, like, I'm surprised. It's cool that somebody noticed, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, one of my coworkers." I was like, the thing that you do. Yeah. The first day, Dowie. The first day, though, that I was there, I went to the Iwajimaya for Masubi, right? Some guy who was probably there for the Hololive meetup, were like definitely for the con or something. Or maybe not. Maybe he wasn't. But he literally was like, "Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Rest in peace, Guru." Like, he caught me while I was eating and said that, and I was like, thumbs up. Mouthful of rice. Yeah. So it was really fun though. I didn't get to go. I booked that nice hotel, and I was like, I can't wait to try out my new swimsuit. I did not even once get to go into the pool. So that went out the window, but now I have a nice swimsuit, so. I had a lot of people come up and do the like, seeing a girl cosplayer makes me want to cry. And I'm like, no, I'm trying to honor her memory. Don't cry. Don't cry. It was so cute. I was so happy. I was really happy with the amount of people who either got photos. I started at near the end. I realized that I wasn't sure if people felt comfortable asking for a selfie, so I just started being like, "Do you want a selfie?" Like, instead of like just taking a picture of the cosplayer, I'd rather do a selfie with you, so I know what my face looks like while I'm smiling at your camera. And so people went for like. I was surprised. I thought people would prefer a selfie, but I think they always said both. Like full cosplay and selfie. And I was like, okay, let's do it. So yeah, very exciting, very cool. It definitely pushed me to do a lot more than I thought I was going to, but also like to talk to more people than I usually would. I'm really happy with how many people I got to talk to and like just meet in general. It's such a good experience meeting fans of the same thing you're a fan of. It was really nice, honestly. It was really, really nice. So now I'm like, I wish I could go to more cons, but I think I don't have the energy to go again for a full year. I think I won't have the energy for like a full year. Yeah. It was so exhausting. My entire body hurt. Okay, so I walked like 25,000 steps on Friday. Crazy. Wait, let me see. Oh no, I'm using my phone as my... Oh, well, wait, I don't have to... Here, let me turn my camera off. I don't have to keep it up there. I want to see how many steps I actually walked. Hold on. Let me see. Oh. There's Akai though. Where you can advertise. I was so awkward because like... Hold on. I took a big bite of my stupid food. Well, it's more like the con environment encouraged me to be more confident about cosplaying. Like, I've been debating on if I should make a cosplay account for several months actually, because I really like cosplaying, but it's really hard to make that step as a VTuber because putting your face out there as a VTuber is very taboo. But I love it so much, and I feel like when you censor your face as a cosplayer, it takes away so much from the cosplay. So I've been debating on it for months and months, but having so many people be like, "What's your account?" made me go, okay, I'm just gonna make an account now. Like, I'm gonna do it. Like, even if it never is, like, even if it's just a thing for me to do and nobody ever really cares or notices, I will look back on having these photos when I'm old and scrunkly, and I will be so happy I did that. So you know what? I committed. Yeah. Where's Offkai though? Is that in Seattle? I don't think I've ever been. I thought that was in like California. Yeah, that was the hard thing though, was that I had a couple people ask for my socials and I was like, I don't have any except for, like in my head, I'm like, I only have my VTuber socials. Like, I legitimately just don't have socials outside of my VTuber. I like a lot of things I just never even had before becoming a VTuber. Like, I didn't have Twitter before becoming a VTuber. I don't have a Facebook. I don't have, like, I can't tell you about the things I do have, but but I think I had like one social media account before becoming a VTuber. I was just like not very social media minded. So like, I was like, I'm not trying to advertise, but basically, if you want to talk to me, the only way to talk to me is in my Discord. And like, I don't, if you're like good with that, but like, I just don't have other socials. So, like, I have my Teams account at work. You can't share that, so yeah. What other thing you didn't want to do? No, I really wanted to cosplay, but it's just like, it's really taboo to show your face. So I've been very hesitant to do something like that. It's in Cali. Cali is close. That is so relative. I don't know. I feel like that's too much for me of a commitment. Maybe I'll be able to go sometime. I want to go to TwitchCon, maybe. Yeah, a lot of people choose VTubing because of, oh yeah, just for posterity, I chose VTubing because I want to be an anime girl and not because I'm worried about like having my face on the internet. I wanted to be a VTuber at first, or a YouTuber at first, but I didn't have anything to YouTube about, so I just didn't. Yeah, I would maybe like I would have done like Lolita outfits, maybe. But yeah, no, I'm not particularly. I mean, like, that's why I'm not, like, afraid really of doing hand cams. Although it is nerve-wracking because I do keep my like, flesh form and my VTubing form separate. I don't want them to cross over because, the taboo is there. I don't want to scare away people who like the VTubing aspect because cute anime girl. Yeah. Not the Tibbs account. I know it's my only social media. Yeah. But so many people do it. I don't know. There's also genuine safety concerns. So like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Most people still use face masks. So yeah, even Bao still uses a face mask. So, you know, that's the main thing about cosplay that made me hesitant to do it, is that I really don't like the way it feels to have a face mask in your cosplay photo, because it really takes away from the cosplay IMO. So that's the main reason I was hesitant. If I did all face mask cosplay, maybe. But like, I don't want to look back at all of my pictures. Like, my grandma constantly is like, why do you always have, you don't ever take any photos with a face mask off? And I'm like, well, that's true. And she wants to see my face, so. Let me look at how many steps I took on Friday. How do I see how many steps it was? Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, on Friday, I took 25,395 steps, which, I think that's like 8 to 10 miles of walking around the con. Super insane. Super crazy. I'm really happy, though. I walked so much. I walked so much, and then I finally figured out where all the water fountains are at the con. And I started drinking water on, like, Saturday. I swear to God, I did not drink a, like, sip of water all Friday. It was so rough, man. Just give exclusive granny pics. You know, I would, but I'm also... The thing is, I'm also lazy. I'm also just lazy, so that makes it hard. I'm not wearing mask for that reason. Yeah. 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 A lot of people have used face masks, and so I was just kind of like, man. But somebody at con, actually, who took a photo, they asked me, they were like, do you have a cosplay account? And I was like, no, but I've been thinking of making one. But I'm a VTuber, so it's hard for me to commit to that. And he said, he probably didn't think very much about this when he said it, but he was like, you know, you should just really have fun. Like, you should have fun. You should do what you want. And that, like, changed my mind in an instant. I was like, you know what? What am I even doing if I'm not having fun? If I'm not actively enjoying my time and doing everything I want to its fullest as a VTuber, and, like, as a fan of my Oshis, and as a aspiring, as an aspiring cosplayer, like, why even do anything? So, yeah. It kind of, like, reframed it for me when he said that, and, like, that's when I decided to make one, like, right there. I was like, you know what? That's such a good point. Yeah. I think VTubing is cool because you can be anonymous behind an anime character, yeah. Not because you have to always sell the illusion that you're the character all the time. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But, like, there's more concerns for somebody like me. You know, I haven't... It's not a secret that I want to be, I someday want to be in a corporation if I ever can achieve that dream. Like, I want to be an idol, right? And I feel like having, face pics... I would never want to make future people in the future who watch my content feel sad that their Oshi in real life isn't a cute anime girl. It is just a regular girl. I feel like that's like something I worry about. So, like, that's something I think about and worry about, is that, like, if I ever do, like, become a really big streamer, and if I ever do, like, achieve the dreams I want, what if the people who watch me in the future see my old cosplay account and they say, ew! I know there are, but, like, they probably made that decision, though. That's the thing. They went through probably the exact same decision making that that I'm thinking and doing right now. Yeah. You're cute or not viral, so it wouldn't matter. Yeah, but nobody is as cute as an anime girl. That's why I decided to be an anime girl. I transitioned myself from the flesh form to the anime form for the sole reason of anime girls being the cutest. Saikyo dakara. Cute, 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 kawaii. Yeah, I know they're IRL streamers, but that's the thing. They had to make peace with the fact that people would make comparisons and or look at their previous content and say, ew. Even if they are so cute, like there are so many hollow girls who are adorable and so pretty and so cute and professional cosplayers, cough cough. But there are still people who will say mean things even if you are the cutest girl in the world. So you have to consciously say, I'm going to give up my future anonymity for my current enjoyment. And you have to make peace with that, and that's a hard decision. Like that's why it's taken me months and months, even though I've been doing cosplays on the Patreon that do hide my face. That's why it's taken me so long to make a cosplay account that's public. So, yeah. Trans-dimensional 3D to 2D. Yeah, trans-dimensional. That's a lot of VTubers nowadays. Yeah. Corporal fans sometimes only want the illusion. Yeah, and like, that's my dream, right? So, it's something you have to think about, I think, if you really want to pursue VTubing in the corposphere specifically. Which, you know, I'm not saying I'm gonna make it into a corpo. That would be hubris on another level. But if it's my dream, I want to be prepared. Yeah. They never liked those people in the first place, so their opinions don't matter. I'm inclined to agree, actually. Anytime I've seen a real photo of any of my Oshis, I've only liked them more. Because now I know that they're just like me, and I want to support them. Well, not just like me. They're way better. They're way cooler and more professional and more experienced than me. But they're a person just like me, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm always happy to know that people out there are achieving their dreams the way that I want to as well. Yeah. 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 But I'm excited because I won't probably have a lot of content for my... I don't know the best way to like post. If I should post like batches of cosplay content, or if I should do like drip feed it. I'm drip feeding it right now. So all of it is Gura right now, especially. I want to do I want to do the little sister from Eromanga Sensei next. That's my next goal. So, yeah. Just like me forever. Exactly. Dimension fluid, actually, though. I'm a dimension fluid VTuber. Yeah. Yeah. For all your dreams, you can do it. Thank you. I hope so. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's it. That's my con experience. That's the end of it all. Oh yeah. And then as I was coming home, I did Gura published her video on how to stream I missed. Man, yeah, that music video was really impactful. It made me very sad. And then I got on Twitter, and the only thing on my Twitter feed right now is sad Gura posting from fans. And that made me even more sad. And then I had the dopamine drop from getting home after con. And I just laid in my bed watching like sad Gura videos, and I just like cried for a little, and then I was like, okay, I need to go to sleep. I can't do this anymore. I feel much better this morning. I think I was just like, all the stress and like the activity from 2 days, plus like the dopamine of being at a con, it all hit me. It all like drained, and I was like, everything is bad. But this morning I'm so happy. I have awesome merch from Gura. I have a delicious strawberry bun. I have Pepe Sylvia's mail. It hit the feelings. It did hit the feelings. Yeah, my Twitter feed has been rough, man. My Twitter feed has been so rough, man. When it showed up, I almost cried. I know, me too. Well, I did. I did. I watched it, and I actually watched it again, like a second time, a little bit later, because I watched it and then I couldn't like absorb it. And I watched it again and I was like, ah, frick. But I didn't want to wait like a day to watch it because I knew I'd be streaming today and I was like, I don't want to feel sad right before I stream, so... yeah. Yeah, but the ending of the video gives me the same feeling as much of Guru's streams have, which is that she seems hopeful for her own future, and I'm really happy about that, at least. I'm really happy about that. I think I am personally sad because I missed out on Guru's, like, massive success in the beginning, and, I also, if I ever do achieve my dreams, this means that I will not be able to collab with my Oshi. This is that's a like pipe dream wish, but like of course every VTuber wants to collab with their Oshis. But I desperately would. That's like a desperate pipe dream wish, and if I do what I want to do, I would not be able to. I would not be able to do that. So that makes me. R.I.P. Heartbroken. Shark love, yeah. I'm really hopeful. I'm also really hopeful. I know that I am like really sad sounding and like I don't want to like doom post out loud because truly no matter what happens, I'm just really happy if she's happy and like healthy and emotionally healthy, you know, because I am a mega fangirl, so I want her to just like have a good life. I hope she has everything she wants and needs. I want her to, and that includes maybe not even coming back. And I would just be happy to know that she's out there, like not under the massive amount of pressure that she's in. But I am sad that she's parting ways with the company that I admire so much. And then I never got to see some of the like heyday of her streaming time as either of her personas, unfortunately. And that now I feel like the pressure will probably follow wherever she would go to an extent. And so I worry that she won't ever come back, and I feel like that would be really sad. So as much as I will be happy no matter what, I am scared that I will never be able to experience anything firsthand, and I'll only ever be able to experience it through like frauds and stuff. Yeah. As the saddest when Fauna graduated, but I'm happy because things are turning alright. Things are turning alright. You know, I was sad for a moment when Fauna graduated. Like, I was very hopeful because Fauna has so much passion. She has so much passion, and you can really feel that, right? So I knew things would turn out good, but the first like couple weeks of her coming back, I was kind of like, it's not the same. But now I feel like I'm over that, and I'm glad that like, I think there was just a little bit of nostalgia left in my soul where I was like, well, she's still amazing, but like, I miss her gen mates with her. But now watching her stuff, I feel really happy. That she seems really happy. Yeah. Easy, just collab with Guru's reincarnation before joining Corporal. Yeah, she does. Okay, I'll just do that. If Guru reincarnates, I'll just collab with her. I'll just TM her. Hello, Guru's reincarnation. Would you like to collab with me? Yes, I'm extremely good at collabing with people, and that's the only thing I can say because I hello, I'm nowhere near your subscriber count or your experience level, but collab. Points fingers together, ooh. Even Sound pops her head sometimes. That's true, yeah. Yeah. I was out for like 10 minutes until someone linked me a YouTube account. Yeah. I'm really happy that Nimi is around. Like, so happy because gosh darn it, she's just such a wonderful person. I love everything she does, and it makes me so happy to watch her now. I just wish I could see more collabs with her and like other people in general. Who is she collabing with? I saw her collab with somebody. She had like great chemistry. Sometimes I feel like the chemistry is like a little shaky, but I'm sure everybody's just still like, you know, testing the waters. They're like new to each other. Slide into her DMs. Okay, I got it. Got it. Share with the 12-person collab. Wait, what? Are you referencing the big collab? That was not my collab, though. That was not even my collab. That was Snooze's collab. A big collab. I haven't been really on the collab game recently. I think the only person I've been consistently seeing and like hanging out with is Sean. Although maybe Snooze will make an appearance on our VR chat workout stream tomorrow. I need to set that up. I did not schedule anything ahead of time because I wasn't sure if I would have the energy for streaming actually today. I'm glad I do. I'm glad I'm here. And I'm gonna be sore, but I think I'll make it through another workout stream tomorrow. I think that'll be fun. I need it. I need to work off all of the musubi I ate. My 2 musubis. Spam is a lot of calories, okay. Oh, it's Snooze? Yeah, I think that was Snooze's collab. The one that was like the really big one. Yeah, she arranged like it was actually more like 20 people at the beginning at least. I arranged a 12-person collab, I think at some point, or like a bigger collab at some point, but like, and that was fun. It was fun. I don't really like collabing as much anymore. I know that like people are like, oh, you've got a network to grow, but I'm kind of like, YouTube works a little differently, so I feel confident in my methods, but I realized that like, when you're a small VTuber, a lot of people collab just to collab. And like, you don't know the chemistry you're gonna have, and you don't know if you're really gonna enjoy each other's like presence. And I decided I only want to collab with people that I truly enjoy. So I'm like not gonna ever force myself to collab again, is what I decided. Yeah. You're being really silly. I was drunk! I had drinks, okay? Yeah. Working out up to 25k steps is insane. It's fine. I feel better now. After a good night's rest, the big thing is I was sore yesterday after Friday because I didn't get very much sleep. But now I had like a full night's rest in my own bed. I feel ganky. I'm ready to take on the world. I'm ready. Yeah. Yeah. Yum, 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 yum. I'm a buff cat girl. I'm gonna be absolutely jacked. Like that one, was it a Gura cosplayer or was it a... I feel like I've also seen like a super jacked Ina cosplayer before. Yeah. I realized I don't really like collabs that much though. It takes away from the amount of time I can spend talking to you guys, which is like the main reason I like streaming is to just yap all day at you. So I feel like it I feel like it's just like the opposite of what I like to do. I like collabing, I like meeting new people. But in reality, like my main what I like to do the best is just talk for hours at a time. Macho taco, yeah! You've been networking a bit, I guess, but you're right about it being better to work with people you actually get along with. Yeah, or just like people that you have, like... It's kind of a... It's hard to say this because I feel like it's a bit of a luxury to say. But like, people you have actual chemistry on. Because there's a couple of my friends, right? Like a couple of my mods where like, I absolutely get along with my mods. I love hanging out with my mods, but what do we do when we hang out? We play Minecraft in silence for like 4 hours. or you know, they play Overwatch and I listen in while I'm drawing or something. And that's how I hang out with my friends, right? It's more important, like, it's important to, like, when you're collabing, have good on-screen chemistry. And I feel like I don't want to compromise that anymore. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I don't, like, for example, I feel like somebody asked me, they were like, would you like to, like, collab with me? And I was like, I looked at their content, I looked at their, like, relative experience level, and I looked at what they were doing, and I was like, you know, I really appreciate the interest, but I don't think we're gonna get along, basically. And that's okay, it's nothing against them, but I was just kind of like, I don't think we're gonna get along, so unfortunately our content is just too different, and our personalities are a little bit, I don't think it's gonna work, so it's one of those things. You just need to let it all yap, yeah. It's overflowing. My soul is overflowing with the yaps all the time. Yeah. I As a fan, I enjoy collabs because the girls get to be outside their normal. That's true, but that's the thing. They have great on-screen chemistry. And I'm sure that they are personal friends to an extent. Like, I would assume everybody becomes, like, close with each other when you're in, like, a generation, for example. But that's much harder. That kind of closeness is much harder to foster as an indie creator. Because you're not around people 24/7. You know, it's really hard to even schedule, like, consistent time to collab with people. Because everybody's got lives and different schedules, and also we're across the world. And we don't have, like, a company, like, gluing us together. We're just people. So, that's hard, you know? Like, good friends, but not good content. Yeah, good friends, but not good, like, actual, like somebody I can riff with. Like, I can riff with my friends, but, like, honestly, we kind of prefer to just, like, chill. We do a lot of parallel play, I guess. We're very quiet people. So... I don't think my last message is sent, but anyways, I gotta go. Thanks for the con stories and thanks for the shout out. Absolutely! It was so cool to see your cosplay, and I will follow your accounts with great interest because I really like your content. Thank you for dropping by, Lexi. Final shout out. Go follow LexiCon94 on Twitter. Her cosplay is super cool. Yeah. Yeah. Networking is forming connections that help both parties. I'm talking about backstabbing with smart. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Oh, there's this nasty side of collabs, which is using people as stepping stones. Thankfully, I'm too small for that. So, thankfully, I've avoided that completely so far because I am too baby. I feel like that only happens once you get into the mid like size creators. So I guess something to look forward to. I feel like it's pretty easy, honestly, to identify somebody who's gonna do that, though. Or, well, I guess I'm speaking without experience, but... yeah, speaking without experience, I would assume it's pretty easy to spot that. Or, like, to an extent. Like, I'm sure there are people who are very, very, you know, insidious about it. But, like, if your content doesn't align... Like, no matter how big somebody was or how popular they were, if their content doesn't align with mine, or if I don't feel like I'm going to actively get along with them and our humor doesn't mesh, I don't think I would collab with them. Speaking for future Shiro here. Future Shiro, you better not back up, you better back me up on this. But I think in the future, if somebody big were to ever reach out to me, I wouldn't ever collab if I didn't actively think that we would make a good content together. So... yeah. Evan and Justin's got to be together in Japan before debuting. That is actually so cool. Wow. Really? Before debuting, both of them. That means they had a full 2 gens lined up. Didn't it? Doesn't that mean? Isn't that what that means? They had a full 2 gens lined up before debuting both. Does that mean that Justice waited like years to debut? I missed everything. Well, Sally, you did end up at the end of stream. Or, well, at the end of all the stories and stuff. The VOD will tell you all, though. Please, Caver, be so funny, yeah. Shiro in the future is gonna be a total shill and just collab with anybody. Or numbers. I'm just gonna be the worst kind of VTuber. Shiro will remember that. No, I don't think I would ever do that. Because, I don't want to ever compromise the integrity of my content or, like, my, what is it? Like, how do you say this? My, like, reputation. That's the word. I don't want to compromise my reputation with you guys by ever, like, making a decision that would reflect poorly on me. Obviously, I wouldn't do it because I don't agree with it ethically and, like, morally, I guess. But, like, I would never want to do something like that because, like, collab with somebody or accept a collab from somebody just because they're big. I would never want to do that. Yeah, I would only ever want to accept collabs I'm authentically enthusiastic about. Yeah. So I've actually turned down a couple collabs, or like 1 or 2 recently, because I just wasn't. I was kind of like, you know what? I don't want to hang out like that. Actually, like I just don't want to. And that was very nice to be able to say, actually. To just be like, I don't want to do that game, or like I don't actually feel like a deep connection with all of these people, and so I don't want to do it. I would rather make content on my own than have an awkward 2 hours where I have to provide like a version of myself having fun that isn't 100% authentic, because I don't like X game, or like I don't bounce off of these people very well. And I'm happy that I made that decision for myself, because I think I'm happier now than I was when I was accepting collabs where I was like not having 100% of fun all the time. Yeah, the numbers. Yeah. The numbers eventually come with the content is good. That's what I believe. I think that, like, if I want success as a VTuber, that I should just make good content. So, you know, and that doesn't always, I think that, for me, that doesn't mean collabing. Until I find people that I truly want to collab with 100%. Yeah. Yeah. I think something that, like, is hard to say, but, like, if you're the only person in a group of people who are looking to collab, who is invested in good content, and I don't mean just, like, having fun with your friends. I think that's something that not a lot of streamers prioritize. Okay, I think really professional streamers prioritize this. But it's not just about having fun with your friends when you're in a collab. Often you want to make opportunities for the people around you to have a good time, and to make clippable moments, and also to make enjoyable moments that aren't just enjoyable for you as the person playing with your friends, but are enjoyable for the audience to view. Because at the end of the day, you're an entertainer performing with other entertainers. So riffing off of each other, instigating funny scenarios. These things are important if you're in a collab. And to me, I will preface this by saying, to me, I go into collabs with the intention of making good content for myself and for the people around me. And when you're the only person going into a collab with that mindset, it can be just really difficult. Like, and it's not as fun either, because it feels like you're doing the legwork and nobody's in on that with you. Not that that's a bad thing, but that, like, it sucks to be the only person who's like trying to do that. And also I think that there's a lot to be said about being on the same wavelength in terms of the funny content you're trying to make. Because if somebody has like one sense of humor and you're trying to set up bits for them or for the people around you and nobody's taking that bait, I feel like it's really hard. It can be just like demoralizing. You're like, okay, well that didn't fly. Okay, well that didn't fly. Or even worse is when somebody else does something and you're like, frick, I cannot play into this because I'm not following this. So there's a lot of give and take. You have to be conscious of the people around you. You have to be willing to take a back seat, or to step up, or to open up avenues for other people around you to make funny content, or to do a funny bit or something like that. And you have to play into it. You have to be like, it's like in theater, you have to yes man. You're like, yes, always playing off of it, always more. So yeah, that's some content brain for you though. That's some content brain. That's my approach to collabs, which is why, like, sometimes I'll end up in a collab, like, and I'll be tired and I don't want to do that. Like, for example, I feel like a couple weeks ago, you know what? It was because I was also like having some seriously bad technical difficulties. But Happy Sean was around, and I was like, I am tired. I don't have any bits in me. There is no funny content in my soul right now. I just want to go to sleep. But I think that it's really good. What feels the best is when you're in a collab with somebody who really riffs off of you, and who like plays, and it's always yes, it's always more, it's always like, yeah, and you know, that's always like the best feeling. That's why Happy Sean is such a like great collab partner. Obviously we're friends like off stream, but like, man, he's a wonderful content creator. 10 out of 10. Please go follow Happy Shiro on TikTok and YouTube's. His content is wonderful. He does such a great job. So, spilling my secrets. Well, I think it's important to recognize that a lot. Hey, listen. What I'm actually doing is I'm saying, hey, recognize me. I'm such a good content creator. I work so hard. Spilling out my secrets. No, I want praise. Praise me. Be like, Shiro, we're so entertained by you. We see how hard you work to try and make the funnies. That's what I want. But yeah, I think if you do want to meet, I mean, there's a couple streamers in here. I don't know if my advice comes like, I don't know if I'm giving good advice. This is just what I think. This is my approach. And I'm a baby content creator, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know anything. Maybe I'm talking out my ass. You don't know. Damn, that aggressive jump scared me. What an aggressive jump. I mean, it's aight. Okay, whatever. Somebody ban that guy. Who's that? Ban that guy. I see how hard you work and I appreciate it a lot. Thanks, honestly, Appling. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, Sean just goes off. Yeah! He has a great collab partner. He's got the yes and vibes. He's got the improv in his soul. It's perfect. I love it. I love it. It's so fun. Snooze is another great one. I will shill Snooze too. Snooze has got the yes and vibes 100%. She is always ready to hop in on any bit that you make. I love Snooze. She deserves more people. She's on Snoozeland on Twitch.tv. SNOZ. Wait, SNOOZIN. Two people who are wonderful content creators and deserve more. At Snoozeland, at Happy Sean. Here, wait. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Snoozeland. Yeah, go follow them. They're great. They're wonderful. I hope to have them on more often in the future. But I think that brings me to the end. Now that I've ranted about content creation, sorry. It's just like my artistic passion. I just love business strategy. I love content creation. It's literally so gratifying and so much fun. And I like making you guys laugh. And I enjoy having somebody to yap at for hours at a time. Snooze is always a poopy head to me. What? Snooze is great. What are you talking about? She's a poopy head with love. Yeah. So you work so hard. I love the VR chat prison stream. I'm ready to be Greek. Wow, I'm so glad that's what I'm gonna be remembered for. Can't wait for that to be my legacy. Wow. Compatibility is very important in a team. It is. I feel like, I don't know. It's just like, I could go on about this for a long time because I really do believe a lot of people will give small creators like me the advice of like, collab no matter what. Even if you don't have great chemistry, collab. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think that's true. I think you should only collab with people you have great chemistry with. I think you should be picky. I think if you're not having fun, don't do it. And I come at content creation a lot with a work mindset. And I feel like I because of like that advice, it's so widespread. That like a lot of like my feelings, at least, I won't say a lot of content creators, I guess I shouldn't like project. My feelings have always been like, I felt the pressure of like, you have to collab in order to grow. You have to network really hard, and like you need to like go and try to become friends with people for the sole reason of like of gaining them as like a network, you know? Which I don't think it leads to very authentic content, I guess. And maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe the vast majority of audiences doesn't care. But if it makes me unhappy, which it does, I've decided I'm not gonna do it. You know, I think that's been the biggest mindset shift from when I started streaming in November, was I decided I was only gonna do things that made me very happy. I'm only gonna do things that I genuinely have fun with. I'm not gonna force myself to play a game I don't like. I'm not gonna force myself to do a collab I'm not interested in. I'm not gonna force myself to make connections with people that I don't see myself actually having fun with. And I'm gonna make a cosplay account. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta take notes from you for sure. I don't know. Maybe I don't think my advice is all that. I don't know if it's good note-taking, noteworthy advice. But I think prioritizing having a good time is important. Probably. At least it's important for my mental health. And if I'm not in a good mental state, I can't be fun on stream. And I want to be fun on stream. I want to have fun with you guys. I want you to have fun also. So yeah, it's important. Happy Shiro, happy life. Exactly. And that's not a threat. That's totally not a threat, and I totally won't take you into the prison. I promise. Whenever me and Snooze play Frismo, there's always a good amount of clips that come from it. Yeah. We're with others and hope the riff and clicks. Yeah. It's one of those things where like it can be hard to set it up if you're not all on the same page. So yeah, but I'm glad we're at where I'm at now. I think that backing off of collabs has been like the best thing for me, honestly, because it's allowed me to grow more as a solo creator, which I think is actually very important. I think if you don't make good content on your own... Okay, let me rephrase this. Again, not trying to project. If I don't make good content on my own, then I am not going to make good content with other people. If I don't make you guys laugh when it's just me in this stupid room talking at you like an idiot, then, then I'm not going to make anybody laugh if I'm with another person, you know? And I feel like that's where it's important to me, is having fun and being good at what I do on my own merit. Yeah. Please don't make us become a Greg. You will become a Greg. You will become a Greg. You never will end for all cathusbands is a Greg. Make Moth a Greg first and you second. Okay, I can do that. Look deep into my eyes. You will become Greg, and you will like to become Greg. Okay? You will become Greg, and you'll like it. Listen to my voice. You will become Greg, and I will keep you in the special Greg chamber, and you'll like it. And you'll like it. Or else. Wait, actually, the or else is becoming Greg, so you're gonna like it. Greg is love. Greg is life. Greg the Devourer and Obi Greg Kenobi. Sure, being a dummy is funny though. I'm never dummy. I'm always so smart. I've got the IQ of a really smart person. Yes, yes. Become Greg. Become Greg. You want to become my Greg. You would like to be kept in the prison. Yes. Yes. Is the Greg chamber jar shaped? No comment. I would never tell. Cat girls don't kiss and tell. I'll never tell you, and you can't force those words out of my mouth. Alright, I was debating on if I should do some drawing, but honestly, I should really take all of my cosplay out and wash them. So... and I need to put all my shit away from yesterday. So I think I will end today, letting you guys know we will have another workout stream at the usual time tomorrow. I'll schedule it right after this. And I'm gonna go take a look. Actually, I'm gonna take a look at all the photos everybody put into the Discord too, because I really want to see all the con photos. Oh my gosh, you! Oh, wait. Sorry, hold on. Wait, you caught a photo of the group of. I wanted a photo of them so bad. Wait, Lexi let us know she was leaving. But she caught a photo of the group of cosplayers who were doing the Lethal Company collabers. Wait, let me put it on. Whoa, it's huge. Okay. That is so cool. Wait, hold on. Happy Easter. Oh, Alex, thank you so much for 5 gifted. Yeah, that was 5. Yes! Thank you so much. Oh, baby, thank you also for a 5 gifted. I think. Wait, hold on. Let me. There we go. In front of my face. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, both of you. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone, please enjoy your gifted subs. I mean, memberships. Please enjoy your gifted memberships. And please enjoy your new emotes and your membership content. I'll be recording more this week now that I'm back. So I hope you enjoy. This is so cool. I love the boombox. I wonder if it was a real boombox. This is really cool. Ah, she also posted. Okay, let me save this image too. She also posted her photos of her doob. Holy shit! Her conjure. Okay, everybody, just go join. Just go join the Discord. Oh, I saw these cosplayers too. Oh my gosh, wait. Everybody looks so cool. Wow, FaceConnect concert. That's so cool. Everybody. Oh, also Cat's got cat. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm looking at stuff. Live reaction time? Live reaction time? Before I leave? Did they do the dance? I didn't see, but oh, if only. Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, and there's that One Piece cosplayer guy. I saw him too. I survived the Cheesecake Factory fire at sakuracon 2025. Wait, that's so cool also. OMG. These are all so amazing. I'm so jealous you got a photo of the Lethal Company collab. That's actually so cool. I love it when groups of friends do that. That's so cool. These are amazing. These are so cool. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to do more cons. I want to maybe do TwitchCon someday. Just to see other streamers. Because I feel like that's something I don't get to see very often. Is other streamers. In general, I wish that I could... Where in the world is this? Where is this? She took this photo in this place with like glass on the ceiling? I don't know where that is. I never went there. What? Where the hell is this? I didn't even see this place. I don't know where this exists. Dang, I'm sad. I saw that Nanami cosplay that's in like the background of this one. That's funny. Is that a Pippa? I think that's a Pippa cosplayer. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Okay. I'm really going now though, so I can do my laundry from the con. Thank you everyone for the gifted. Thank you so much for the supas. Thank you so much everyone. I love you guys. And I'm happy to be home. I'm happy to be home and also happy to be able to share my cool cosplay and con adventures with you. I had a really good time. So... thank you for listening to me yap about con. And I hope next year, if anybody's in the area, that I'll see you. I hope so. Yeah. I had a really good time. And once again, if you ever see me at a con, please feel free to say hi. Please feel free. I will always say hi. I love taking pictures with people. I love saying hi to people. I love talking about our Oshis together. So, Uwu points fingers together. Please talk to me. Uwu. I'm so lonely. I went to the con. Oh my gosh, I keep having more things to say. But I went and I was like, oh, I really wish I'd gone with friends now. There were so many groups of people who were like obviously there with their friends. And I'm just like by myself and I'm like, heh. Oops. I really should have brought some people along, but nobody had time. None of the friends in my area could get the time off, so it was like, Anyway, I'm really going now. I'm sorry. I keep like, and yes, oh, and this and that, and oh. Sorry, don't talk to flushies. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna turn you into Greg first, as Obi said. Alrighty, I love you guys. Thank you again for coming. Goodbye. I'm going for real now. Mwah. Mwah. Goodbye. I'm going. I have to go or else I won't keep talking for more hours. I'm gonna put you in the waiting room for Mooms and Goob, okay? Go hang out with them. They're the best, if it's available. Anyway, love you, bye.